struggling at school, feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. The all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You wanna live free?
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Option Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Hey, you ready to go to my mom's?
Well, I can't go today. I have to mow. It's probably going to take all day.
Well, that's too bad. Don't work too hard.
Dixie Chopper. Speed when you need it.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models, diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and cheering on the Broncos. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Michael and his team take pride in the relationship they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, call Michael Grant at Farm Bureau Financial Services 913-592-2336 or visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Spring Hill Sports Live, home of the Broncos. As we're just about set for today's action, as Spring Hill will take on Washburn Rural. Today's broadcast brought to you by Strode Orthodontics, as the Broncos come in with a 7-7 record according to Max Preps online. Hoping to get over 500 once again for Washburn. Significantly fewer number of games played over on the Missouri end, but do come in with an undefeated record, currently sitting at 6-0. So we'll see if Spring Hill can net them their first loss of the season in the cross-border rivalry between Washburn Rural, home of the Blues, and Spring Hill and the Broncos. As we're just about set for the first set, Spring Hill ready to serve. Sent across, playable there by Washburn Rural. Spike comes across, blocked in front of the net. Oh, that's going to be trouble. And opening point will go to the Blues. Just couldn't get the height under that first set that they wanted on Spring Hill side after the block. And that just kind of threw everything out of whack. So, serve coming here for Washburn, a little bit too far there, as Molly Schuler couldn't quite keep it inside the white lines. So the 1-1 serve here for Spring Hill. That one sent over, playable for the Blues. Managed to just get a spike off there, did Spring Hill. Now this one blocked, sent back over, nicely done, Broncos. This one's just gonna have to be sent across, no spike there for Washburn. 2 times in a row, they just had to send it over. So Spring Hill, oh, but that one just leaked a little bit out of play. So an unfortunate break for the Broncos, and it'll be 2-1 Washburn here in the opening set. Sent across, that one stayed in, and it's 3-1 Washburn. Should be 3-1 Washburn. Scoreboard currently says 2-2. And ooh, a miscue. Trying to set that up for an incoming spike. didn't put enough under it, and it just kind of gently wedged itself into the netting. Well, scoreboard stays consistent, so 3-2. I must have miscounted at some point. Serve comes across. That's a good one. Spring Hill ends up in the netting. Point Washburn. Spike goes across right at a blue, however. And then perfectly executed on the other end. Nicely done, Layla Collins wins the point for Washburn, and the Blues take a 5-2 lead here in the opening set. This will be Stella Kelly, set to serve, sends it across. Oh, that's going to be trouble. And the Broncos will get the back on the board. And it's 5-3. Hoping for a couple of decent serves in a row here to get this thing back. Sent over. Might be a little firm and is. So already a couple of serves, one from each end, that's just gone a little bit too far. And obviously, teams really hate having to give up points that way, but sometimes that's just the nature of the beast. And a big-time play there for Washburn, and they're back to a 4-point lead here in the opening frame. (7-3), serve goes across. That was Dane Shriver who sent it over. And now she plays this one. Oh, fake spike, then finessed it across, and then missing with the spike there, so point Spring Hill. A fortunate break as Carson Horina just couldn't get her fingers to the ball, mistimed the jump. Spring Hill sends it across. That time got plenty on the spike, and the block ended up being too firm and went back out of play. This will be Collins for Washburn Rural. Spring Hill has to try to send it across and just couldn't get enough on that one. Ends up in the netting, and it's 9-4. Nicely served. Spring Hill sends it over on the spike. Washburn, though, a lot of juice behind that one. 6-point advantage for the Blues. Timeout taken by Spring Hill. We'll go ahead and stay right here as Spring Hill finds themselves in a 6-point hole. So they take the quick timeout, try to kill off a little bit of this Blues momentum. We'll take a moment to let you know that today's broadcast is brought to you by Strode Orthodontics. Strode Orthodontics specializes in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park, learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Both teams break their huddle. And Collins set to send the serve across. Sends it over. Spring Hill has the spike attempt block. That was Carson Harina, who missed the spike attempt earlier, makes up for it by showing off the vert, getting a hand on that one, and it's 11-4. Sent across. Spring Hill tries the finesse game this time, but it's well played by Washburn Rural. Spike, though, well too far. And the Broncos catch a break. Taylor Thompson will send this one over for the Broncos. Spike will land in play. And Washburn Rural is just on a surge to open up this contest. This opening set has just been dominated by the Blues here early on. Sent over. Broncos will try to kill off a little bit of the momentum, and this should do it. No! Blues able to keep it alive. That one blocked. Spring Hill tried to surprise him. Didn't work that time. Keeps this one alive. To the back wall. Good volley from each of these teams going here. And did that one stay in? It did. Washburn Rural has been lethal when they've gone for those firm spikes. Seemingly able to just, with laser precision, pinpoint exactly where they want to drop the ball and able to do it with heaters. This one, though, with a little bit more finesse to it. That's going to get over, but it's going to land out of play. And another point for the Washburn Rural Blues. And a serve into the netting there. So Reagan Lee couldn't get it quite high enough, so a break caught there for the Broncos. Spring Hill will send Hayden Linz back. The freshman called up to varsity. That one, though, ends up right back in the netting. So the net giveth, the net can also taketh away. And here we are at 14-6, Washburn Rural on top. Hink sends it across. Spike attempt is blocked right at the wall. And another timeout taken here by Spring Hill. We'll step aside and be right back. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Bronco fans can find us at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2015. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics. Washburn Rural on top 16-6 here in the opening set. As Spring Hill's able to keep this one just alive. Now they'll have to survive that spike, and that one ends up going the wrong direction. We mentioned just before the start of this one, the Blues do come in with an undefeated record on the year from just across the border over in Missouri. A little bit of a showcase of that on display here. Spring Hill will just tip it across. That one off a fingertip and out of play, so that should be Spring Hill's point. And is. So this will be Macy Metcalf. She's just about set to serve it. And another vicious spike from the Blues. That one will take a trip down the tunnel. Ball got tired of being hit so hard here today. It decided to just head to the locker room, but it's got more business to be done here as Washburn up 18-7. Serve comes across. That one's going to leak back over the net. So no return spike from Spring Hill that time. Now they'll have an opportunity. And nicely done, finessing it over. Caught the Blues with mistimed jumps and are able to get the point out of it. That one almost made its way all the way up to the pinned up basketball rims. Spring Hill able to keep this one alive and should get a point out of it, and they will. So 2 in a row for the Broncos. And aced them with that one. Nicely served there by Metcalf. I apologize, that's Brooke Beashore. Sends it across again. This time Washburn Rural at least able to field it in some way. Spring Hill sends it back over. Spike coming. Blocked but out of play. Point to the Blues. And back to a 10-point advantage, Washburn Rural. 5 points away from taking a 1-0 set advantage here early on. Won't start it with that serve though, is that one a little bit too far, and Spring Hill will try to get a rally going. Immediately, though, spiked right back into the middle of their court. It's hard to really get a rally going against a team with this level of skill that Washburn Rural brings to this game. Shriver sends it over. Spring Hill nicely placed. Forces an awkward play of it on the back end there. Point Broncos. Here we go, 21-13, 2 in a row for the Broncos. They'll try to keep it going. No spike this time, so Spring Hill with an opportunity. They're gonna want to get the wall ready this time. Blocked, but it lands on the Spring Hill end. 22-13. Sent over. And blocked right back to the Spring Hill end. And it's 23-13, 10-point advantage once again for Washburn Rural. They'll send it across. Spring Hill will have a chance to play this one. Washburn, no opportunity for a spike. They just had to send it over so they give Spring Hill the chance, and they take advantage. Avery Gallagher able to finish off that point. And now they send Taylor Thompson back to serve. Sent across. And that one will find its way to the court. Game point coming up here for the Blues. They can take a 1-0 set advantage with this serve. They'll put it on the palm of the senior Reagan Lee. Spike, blocked, hits the deck, and it's 25-14, 1-0 Washburn. We'll get ready for set two. We'll let you know that will be brought to you by Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Design is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.com or call 913-592-4453. We'll step aside and be right back. Set number two coming at you right after this.
Make your brand soar with Skylark Printing in Spring Hill. Family owned and operated, Skylark Printing has been helping businesses rise above the noise for over 25 years. They use top-of-the-line commercial printing equipment and American-made materials to create premium quality products at competitive prices. Visit their website at skylarkprinting.com to explore sign and sticker options, read customer 5-star reviews, and reach out to let them help your business stand out from the rest. Skylark Printing, rise above the noise.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Struggling at school? Feeling like no one understands you? The stress and worry of growing up and life in general can truly feel overwhelming. You might feel like you can't or don't want to talk to your parents or friends. That's when you need an ally. The team at Allies Therapeutic Services is uniquely qualified to provide the support, guidance, and treatment for children and teens. With a wide range of therapies to meet you where you are. Everyone needs an ally. Learn more at alliestherapy.com.
Back here on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics. First set went to the Washburn Rural Blues here in Spring Hill, and then they take the opening point here of set number 2. Mentioned it in the pregame, but the Blues do come in undefeated on the season. Spring Hill trying to get back over 500 as they are 7-7 as it stands right now. Tough test though here with these Blues to try to get that done. And they'll need to do it down a set. Spike comes across, that looks well far, and it is. So back to 1-1. And with the early tie, Maddie Schooler will serve it. My apologies. Hayden Linz was the server there. And nicely spiked, far side, Spring Hill Sydney Busher. And it's 2-1 Broncos. Near side, blocked in front by Spring Hill, keeps the play alive. They'll send a spike across, and it's 3-1 Spring Hill. Near side, tried to go to that second line. Spike blocked, and did it go in play? No, that one just landed on the other side of the white. So the point will go to Washburn Rural. Blocked right at the net. Spring Hill, though, keeps it alive. Washburn's just going to have to send this across. Spring Hill with the spike. That one blocked. Someone, though, ended up in the netting, and the point goes to Washburn Rural, so we're back to a 3-3 tie here in the second set. Stella Kelly, just about set to serve. Kept alive, Spring Hill. They'll send it back across. Spike blocked at the net. Still alive. And out of play. Point Spring Hill. They're back in front. So here's Brooke Beashore. And she'll put that one into the netting, so we're back to 4-4. Dane Shriver sends it over. Spring Hill with the response. Back over onto the Broncos end. They'll set up for the spike. To the back line. Washburn Rural will just have to send it over. That gives Spring Hill a chance at the spike. They go finesse, doesn't fool them. The Blues try the same thing. That one doesn't go either. We play on. Nice volley both sides. They'll try to put it to the back end, won't go. So Spring Hill with a spike. That one stays in, and the Broncos back in front 5-4. Spring Hill just has to send it over. Nicely spiked, but also nicely defended there by Washburn Rural. That one blocked in front. So Spring Hill will have a chance. They send it across. Two players collide. No damage done yet, though. Volley continues. Sent to the back. Spike coming. Also nicely defended there, Spring Hill. Sending that one over. And Spring Hill gets the point. They lead by 2. Two absolute battles in a row for these previous 2 points, but Spring Hill's taken both of them. And they'll go 3 in a row as they ace them on the serve. Blocked, but out of play. So the point there goes to the Blues. Sent over. Now the spike comes in. Spring Hill able to keep it alive. That ends up back in the Spring Hill end. Spiked, kept alive Washburn Rural. They'll send it across. Blocked but out of play, point Broncos. Hitting the net, got over though. Now the spike blocked and out of play, so point for the Blues. Set number 2 definitely a bit more competitive than the first. Broncos clearly hitting their groove here. Bit of a miscommunication there, however, and it's back to a 1-point set. Spring Hill sends it across. Spike coming. Spring Hill survives it. And they'll send this one back over and get the point. Lead back to 2. This will be Taylor Thompson, set to serve. Washburn Rural just sends it across. Now the spike coming. Spring Hill survives it again. So those were giving them so much trouble there in the first frame. Now they've got the answers. No answer for that play, however, as they just found a vacated spot and just kind of tapped the ball over there. 9-8, Washburn serve. And it's back to a tie game after the ace there from Kate Hink. That one blocked, and another point, Washburn. who now lead for the first time since it was 1-0. So the southpaw serve comes across. And that one's going to make its way almost up to the upper track. Back to a tie at 10-10. And Spring Hill back in the lead. Nicely placed with that serve. And now, with it 11-10, they'll send it back over once more. That one, though, a little too far. Blues will take it. And they'll send it to Molly Schooler, who will send it over on the serve. Ends up in the netting, however, so Spring Hill point. And that one's going to find its way to the hardwood, and we're back to tied. Great set here between these two teams. Great back and forth affair here. Definitely going to be a battle for this point, or for this set. Just kept it off the floor. But the send-over goes a little bit far. Blues back in front by 1. Broncos just have to send it over. Kept alive. Broncos will get a chance at the spike. And they'll get it back to tied. Nice play once again by Spring Hill. No one's been able to really take control of this frame. Serve comes across. That one blocked, but playable. That spike blocked and out of bounds. Point Washburn Rural. Blues send it over on the serve. Broncos respond nicely, though, and it's 14-all. And that's going to be big-time trouble for the Blues, and the Broncos are back in the lead. And nicely served. 16-14, Broncos in front. Now with a 2-point advantage, a real opportunity to try to really put a stranglehold on this set and get this overall match back to 1-1. Washburn Rural, though, not going anywhere without a fight. Big time spike there, gets them back to 16-15. Blocked straight out of play, so the point goes to the Broncos. Serve from Busher. Played there by the Blues. Spike is in play. Broncos in front by 3. That's their biggest lead of the set. That serve, however, just a bit too far, and Washburn Rural will take over. Sent across, that one goes skyward. And tipped it right into the net. Then they hit it for that 4th time, so whistle blows, and this will be Washburn Rural's point. Serve from Lee. Spring Hill tries for the spike, it's blocked. Point there for the Blues, ties us at 18. That might be a little too far, it is. And just like that, Washburn Rural's back in front by 1. Timeout, Spring Hill. We'll go ahead and take this moment to let you know that today's broadcast also brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. Elliott has served area communities for decades. When you're out traveling to your next big matchup, be sure to look for an Elliott Insurance Group location near you. Learn more at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. We'll be right back. Right after this, you're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Back on Spring Hill Sports Live. We're now mid-volley between these two teams. That one gets sent across, and the point will go to Washburn Rural. Good effort there, Spring Hill, but they just found a spot there undefended on the court. And it's now a 2-point advantage for the Blues. That one blocked out of play. 3-point advantage now, Washburn Rural, who went from 3 down to 3 up in the blink of an eye. Sent far side. Spiked but right into the netting, and Spring Hill finally kills off that 6-point swing and gets one back on their own end. Oh, that one might have been right off a face. Sent back across. Tipped out of play. Point Spring Hill, who's back within one. Teammates will check on Layla Collins as she took a spike right to the nose, it looked like, but she waves him off, says she's good to go, just a stinger. 21-20, Spring Hill with a chance to get back to tied on this serve. Sent across and out of play off the net, and we are tied at 21. Timeout taken there by Washburn. We'll step aside and be right back. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Just about out of the timeout here. We'll go ahead and give a shout out to another one of today's broadcast sponsors, the Spring Hill Festival. Mark your calendars now for September 27th through the 31st for 3 days of fun activities. It kicks off with the all-new Cornhole Tournament, followed by 2 full days of events Saturday and Sunday, including live music Saturday night. Learn more at springhillfallfestival.com as that spike comes across off a Bronco and out of play, so Washburn Rural retakes the lead. Serve comes across. Whistle already. Point there for the Blues, and they're up by 2. This would just feel a little bit devastating for the Broncos, fighting as hard as they did to keep up with this squad this set, having a lead at multiple occasions. If they let set number 2 slip away and go down 2-0, but they're now 1 point away from facing that and having to win 3 sets in a row to leave here with a victory tonight. Set point. Sent across. But the Broncos not done just yet. Back within 2. Lynn sends it over. They'll set up for the spike. Blocked and out of play. And set number 2 will go to the Washburn Rural Blues. They'll take a 2-0 advantage into our third frame. Third frame will be brought to you by Michael Graham at Farm Bureau Financial Services. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. We'll be back with third set action. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
First Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Third set just about underway as a look at the student section there here in attendance. Good crowd out for this battle with undefeated Washburn Rural for Spring Hill. As you can see, Blues on top 2-0 as we enter this third one, and they take a quick 1-0 advantage here. The return sent right into the netting, technically to the wide of the netting. Regardless, though, it's 2-0 Washburn Rural either way. Who send that serve right into the net themselves, and it's going to be 2-1. Spike coming across. That one blocked hard, and no real chance at that one for Spring Hill. That'll be 3-1 in favor of the Blues. Washburn Rural sends Kelly back. Sends over the serve. Spike attempt blocked. Spring Hill keeps it alive. That one blocked and right to the floor. 4-1 Washburn Rural on top. Blocked there by Washburn Rural, who now has to lunge backward to keep this thing alive. They'll get a spike off. That one just lands in play, and it's 5-1 Blues. That one gets across, and the Broncos kill off that big surge there for Washburn Rural. Little too much mustard behind that one, and that'll give Spring Hill another point. They're back within 2 here this set. That stays in, and now Spring Hill's on a run. 5-4, and they're going to have another opportunity here at the serve. That one, though, ends up right in the netting. So Washburn Rural will take this next serve, and with a 2-point lead. Sends it over. That one goes skyward, but playable. Blocked, and back into the court. Spring Hill back within one. Spiked and too far. We're tied at 6 apiece here in the third frame. That one out of play, and Spring Hill leads for the first time here in the third set. Scoreboard operator, I believe, has the scores flipped. That one winds up in the netting, though. Should be 7-7. Kept alive. Washburn Rural sends it back over, and that one finds a spot to land. Well, they haven't fixed the scoreboard yet, so as of now, it'll still read 9-6. That'll stay in. Point there, Washburn Rural. So whistles kill that one before it officially started. Spike heads across. This one's going to be a challenge, but they'll be able to get it back over, so Spring Hill will now have to answer. Sends it across. Still alive. Nice job from both of these teams there. And Washburn Rural will end up with the point. whistle there. Spring Hill gets that one, and it's 11-7 now. Off of Spring Hill and out of play, so 12-7, and Washburn Rural starting to take a little bit of the command. Coming across. That back line. Spike is blocked, but we had a Spring Hill player over the line. 13-7, Blues now on top. Now doubling up their opponents as the Blues serve this one across. That spike blocked, still alive. That one gets through, but too far. Point Spring Hill. That one touched by the Spring Hill back wall and out of play. So Washburn will take the serve. They now lead by 7. Kept alive by Spring Hill, nicely done. Now they'll need to survive a spike attempt. In play, Washburn point. Timeout taken here by Spring Hill. We'll also like to send a shout out to one of today's sponsors, the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce, reminding you to support our community and shop local. Keep up to date with Chamber events by visiting them online at springhillks.org or stop by the new office in downtown Spring Hill. 16-8, Washburn Rural on top of Spring Hill here in set number 3. Spring Hill needs to take this one to stay alive. You're watching Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Back live on Spring Hill Sports Live as Washburn Rural has added another point that we just caught the end of there. It's now 17-8. Blues on top. Blocked initially, but still kept alive by Spring Hill. Couldn't get a timing on that jump going just right. So they just had to send it over, and Spring Hill then does the same. Are they going to rule that Spring Hill blocked that? I thought that just hit the netting and ended up being 6 touches there for Washburn Rural, but no, they ruled a Spring Hill block, so this thing's still going. And it's going to end up a Blues point. They now lead 18-8 here in the third set. A victory here would give them a match victory overall and send them back to the buses with celebration in their hearts as they send this one right into the netting. So a point there for Spring Hill. I think Layla Collins was having some flashbacks there as that one came dangerously close to the face once again after she took one off the nose earlier today. That one sent over. This will be Collins on the spike attempt, blocked but goes out of play, so it's 19-9. They'll just have to send this one across. So Spring Hill has that one blocked initially, but there was a player in the net. So Spring Hill point, and they're back up to 10. So Spring Hill serve, now in a 9-point hole. That one, though, ends up in the netting, so Washburn Rural will hit 20. This will be Dane Shriver. She served it across Spring Hill spike, blocked, and that one finds some court. Spring Hill point. Sent over. Spring Hill chance for the spike. Did it stay in? Tipped and out of play, so that's Spring Hill point. Back within 8 now as they've got a little mini run going, hoping to turn it into a big run. Four in a row for the Broncos. Gets them back within 7. And that one just too far. So Washburn Rural catches a break. That'll end the run there for Spring Hill and bring it up to 21-13. Rural sends Layla Collins, the senior, back to serve. She sends it across. Blocked, and it goes to their detriment. Spring Hill point. And that serve sent right into the netting. So Washburn Rural now getting dangerously close to putting this matchup on ice. That one pops all the way back over to the Blues side. Spike! Too far. Spring Hill point. That one, though, was kept just on the inside of the white. So 23-15 now. Tried the finesse move, almost worked, but Washburn Rural able to keep it alive. So now Spring Hill will try it with a bit more force. This one will work a lot better, as Spring Hill hits 16 points now for the set. Serve, sent across. It gets through the blocking wall, and now it's game point. So Spring Hill will need at minimum 8 in a row to keep the match alive for themselves. Any point for Washburn in that stretch will give the Washburn Rural Blues the win. This one's still alive. And there it is. Game, set, and match, 3-0 as the Washburn Rural Blues will come to Spring Hill, and they will leave with a 7-0 record. For Spring Hill, they will drop to 7-8 on the year. We would like to thank you all for watching and send a special shout out to Team Young Realty. When it comes to real estate needs in Spring Hill, join a winning team. Team Young Realty, committed to bringing affordable housing options to Spring Hill. Call for a free obligation consultation, 913-222-9843. A winning team for Spring Hill, Team Young Realty. We thank you all for watching once again here for today's broadcast, brought to you by Strode Orthodontics. I've been Aaron Feely along with Caden Carbajo on camera. We thank you all, and we will see you next time.